The Courtyard Glasshouse Minimalist Edition is a poetic celebration of space, light, and nature. Designed with an uncompromising focus on linear precision and openness, this residence redefines how architecture interacts with its environment. Framed by glass and anchored by an internal courtyard, it blurs boundaries between inside and outside, embracing the rhythm of daylight and the calm of nature. This project reflects Modo Haus's continuous exploration of minimalist living, where simplicity becomes the ultimate expression of luxury. At the heart of this house lies a disciplined design philosophy, one that values clarity, order, and continuity. Straight lines and geometric precision guide every aspect of the architecture. The linear framework not only defines the visual identity but also directs how natural light and shadows flow throughout the interior. This minimalist order forms the visual language of the home, timeless, understated, yet deeply elegant. The courtyard serves as the home's emotional and spatial anchor. Surrounded by full-height glass panels, it brings an organic balance to the strict geometry. It acts as a contemplative void, a breathing space where nature enters architecture. Here, the minimalist structure meets the fluidity of life, connecting rooms through light and air rather than walls and doors. Glass, as the defining material, offers both visual lightness and architectural strength. Expansive glazing dissolves the limits of enclosure, creating seamless transitions between the interior and the landscape. Reflections dance with the passing sun, allowing the house to transform throughout the day, a living sculpture of transparency and light. Rather than dominating its surroundings, the house frames nature as art. Every view through the glass facade becomes a carefully composed image, a dialogue between architecture and the living world outside. The changing seasons become part of the interior experience, infusing each space with a dynamic visual rhythm. The material selection reflects a purest approach: glass, steel, and natural stone. These materials speak quietly, allowing light to be the main protagonist. The stone flooring anchors the floating transparency, while fine steel details accentuate the precision of the design. Together, they create a sensory equilibrium of cool refinement and organic warmth. From the outside, the house presents itself as a low, horizontal structure. Its facade, defined by uninterrupted glass lines and slender frames, communicates calm confidence. There is no ornament, only proportion and alignment. This simplicity becomes its most powerful aesthetic statement. Daylight defines the atmosphere within the house. The architect's mastery lies in how light is sculpted, diffused through frosted panels, reflected by pale surfaces, and filtered by wooden slats. This creates a living gradient of brightness, enhancing spatial depth and emotional comfort throughout the day. The floor plan flows without strict divisions. Yet, through careful spatial arrangement and natural transitions, each area retains its identity. The kitchen merges into the dining zone, the living area extends to the courtyard, and every function is defined not by walls, but by light, furniture, and orientation. The main living area overlooks the courtyard through uninterrupted glazing. Furnished minimally, it allows the architecture itself to breathe. The visual connection to the garden transforms this space into a meditative zone, open yet intimate, structured yet organic. The kitchen follows the same minimalist ethos: clean lines, matte finishes, and hidden functionality. A seamless island of stone becomes both sculpture and workspace. Every element, from lighting to handleless cabinetry, is designed for both function and visual serenity. The bedrooms, arranged linearly along the glass corridor, open toward private views of curated greenery. Simplicity governs their design: soft tones, concealed storage, and minimal decor. Here, architecture creates peace through reduction, allowing the mind to rest in uncluttered beauty. The bathroom celebrates minimalism through material harmony and openness. Stone, glass, and light form a serene ensemble. The freestanding tub faces a private courtyard, transforming daily rituals into moments of quiet reflection, surrounded by textures of nature and air. Every space is designed with the intention of connecting to nature. Plants grow freely within the courtyard, softening the architectural edges. The rustle of leaves and shifting sunlight create an ever-changing interior landscape that replaces decorative excess with living texture. In this minimalist house, shadow is not absence but substance. It defines depth, softens geometry, and accentuates form. The play of shadow across concrete and glass becomes a visual narrative, subtle, poetic, and alive with movement. Beyond aesthetic. Ticks, this residence embraces sustainability. Natural ventilation reduces energy use, while solar control glazing and efficient insulation maintain thermal balance. The design proves that sustainability can be achieved through architectural intelligence rather than technological excess. Despite its restraint, the house evokes emotion through proportion, silence, and light. Its linear perfection creates a sense of calm that resonates with human rhythm. Architecture here becomes more than structure, it becomes a state of mind. Each piece of furniture is chosen with intention, low-profile seating, linear shelving, and tactile materials that echo the architecture's simplicity. The atmosphere is quiet and contemplative, defined by spatial harmony rather than visual noise. As daylight fades, the house shifts into a glowing lantern. Warm interior lighting reveals the geometry anew, while reflections animate the courtyard. The transparency that defined the day transforms into intimacy at night, a delicate balance between openness and enclosure. The Courtyard Glasshouse Minimalist Edition stands as an architectural reflection of purity, where nature, light, and form coexist in perfect harmony. Its linear precision and transparent design embody a vision of minimalist living that feels both timeless and deeply human. It invites us to live slower, see clearer, and experience architecture not as shelter, but as a continuous dialogue with the natural world.